My name is Anthony Ceja, C-E-J-A, and I'm at the San Diego County Office of Education, and we serve all the school districts, the 42 school districts in San Diego County. And my position is a program coordinator, and I mainly run their programs for at-risk kids, especially those at risk of gangs and violence.
Very important program.
All right, thank you.
Tell me about your personal experiences with military-dependent children or families.
Let's see. The USC had approached me about helping them because they're recently arrived here in San Diego, and I've been here for about 12 years. And having been in the military, having served in the military, and having respect for them, and having some understanding of the sacrifice their families make as well, I definitely was excited to try to support their families, and this was a great opportunity. I'm one of the field instructors for some of the interns that are out in Fallbrook, which is one of the school districts here in San Diego, and I was just really excited about having those interns going out to the schools and doing the things that I'm not able to do really, because I'm running programs. So they became kind of like I don't know if you can call it an extension of what I would love for those kids to get, is that's personal, individual attention.
Yeah. Kind of going off that then, I know I'll ask this question more towards the end, but I feel like this is a good, how do you think the public education has responded to the needs of military-dependent children?
I think I know that there's policies in place to actually, that a school, if they count the number of students at their school that are from military families, they can actually get extra funding for that support. But I think a lot of schools are really still, I think, trying to understand what kinds of services they actually need. I think a lot of schools need a lot of education about what do these kids go through, what are their needs, and then how can we respond as a school to their needs.
And how do you think is the best way to find out where these military children are and how many there are?
I think probably when children are enrolling each year, they should have like a box that they fill out or something that would state that they're from a military family, and obviously schools can then receive that special funding, but then they also then need to have, I would say, almost like a list to see how they might at least reach out to those families and find out how they can best be served. You know, some kind of support, anything that would help, especially if they know that those children have deployed parents or recently returned parents. I think those are really the vulnerable times for those children.
What do you think what do you consider to be the top priority when working with military-dependent children?
I think, honestly, the top priority would be making sure that they always feel they have somebody that they can speak to openly. And so the persons need to be available, they need to be trained, you know, understanding, obviously the first thing being a good listener, being non-judgmental, being encouraging, you giving hope, and again, just making sure that they serve in the form of more like a mentor for these young people, that at any time that these students would feel the need to either unload some of their feelings or just wanting to check in, and then knowing that there's somebody on the campus who is also reaching out to them. Not that they always have to come to this adult, but that the adult actually goes to them and checks in with them.
That would be amazing. What do you hope that the students and interns get out of this workshop from this weekend?
I hope that all of us in the workshop can become more sensitive to the specific needs of the kids and the parents, the military person themselves, whether they're injured or not injured, but to be able to just, I think, become empathetic, and hopefully that stirs some compassion in us and a passion to then serve and reach out to them in any way that we can.
Well, that's awesome. Is there there anything else you'd like to talk about, or?
Yeah, I think I'm just excited about the project in general. I know it's not only here in San Diego, but just nationally, I'm excited about it. Just because, again, you know, they're laying their lives on the line literally for us, and I feel like the least we can do here in the States is to figure out ways that we can support what they love the most, and that's their families.